Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode number 93 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, we're going to be largely continuing what we were working on in the last video. However, I've got some updates to do. So you might have actually noticed that I've actually done some more progress on here. Basically, because, you know, in the last few videos we've been doing basically nothing but working on this thing, I thought we'd do something we don't usually do too much. And that is, you know, make some progress out of video. Although we do need to quickly deal with this spider. Use this axe actually, just because I think that's a pretty decent weapon here. Quickly just let's get that shovel out of the way, because I'm probably not going to need that. At least for a second though, so we'll put it back. So yeah, basically what I've been doing is lots of this actually has been built up. So yeah, in this video, and what we're mainly going to be working on is lots of like other bits. So that's mainly include basically building like the sort of castle style sections on top of it, like the turrets or something. And as well as building a lot more of those windows there, which those are a few that I built in the last video. So in this video, we're going to be working on a lot more of those. Ignore that. Now only that is in real life, because I record right next to a window, by the way. So in here, yeah, I'm probably going to have some gravel leading up into here, which will probably come up right into here. And by the way, this bit here, this is all going to be part of the testing facility, because, you know, as I've probably said in the past video, but this is actually mainly going to be a testing castle, which I'm making because I want to kind of test mechanics out, like in the same world and like in video. So yeah, that way you'll be able to, like, you know, you might even be able to get some ideas of your worlds actually if you play beta, or even your videos in technicality. So first of all, we are going to need to dig out all of this bit here. In fact, all of the grass at this level is going to need to go, by the way. So probably here we're probably going to need a wall with a door in, because this bit here is all going to be basically, you know, enclosed. And since we're also going to have some windows around here. So we're going to need the same thing right here. So let's just do that. Good. So we're going to need a bit more cobblestone. And all of this here, by the way, it's going to be all wooden planks actually, just because I don't really want to have too many any types of stone, and kind of just using stone and cobblestone, as I've seen from various videos, looks a little bit disgusting in all honesty. So yeah, I'm not going to use too much of that. Excuse me. So, get this bit done then. Didn't mean to do that though. So, also these dirt columns are going to need to go. The only reason they're here is basically from construction. So, yeah, that kind of explains everything. Hopefully. Also, I think on that surface there, we're probably going to need to have windows a little bit higher, just because on this side, basically, quite a lot of it is like, it's not like there's no land against it, whereas on that side there is. So, let's get rid of all of this then. And because this might take a little while, I am going to cut this out. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So I've gotten rid of all that grass and quite a lot of it. So I've now built the flooring in. So yeah, I've only got a little bit more to do, and yeah, then that's the first bit of this bit completed. So there we go, good. So now what we can move on to is going to be these window things. So I want them to be as evenly spaced as possible. So they're 3 blocks spaced. So obviously this bit's going to be pretty easy. And then so, you need to just make sure all of these are evenly spaced. Although we are going to need to lower some of these bits, actually. Obviously, because of how I've done it here. In fact, actually, I've got a better idea. I'm actually going to change this. So I'm actually not going to lower all of this bit, actually. Here, just because, in all honesty, just for a little bit of extra view. Oh, no extra view? Yeah, I think that's a bit dumb. So, I'm actually going to change that bit. So, all of this bit here is very simple. It's just basically a 1x2 hole with a stone slab at the bottom. And yeah, we need to just do this a few dozen times. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, luckily, I think I'm probably going to have enough stone slabs for at least a good portion of this. So, about halfway through here, I think. Yeah, and by the way, we are going to probably build it all the way through here. Just because I do eventually intend on getting rid of quite a lot of this land that you can kind of see through that window. Yeah, though if it was like, there to stay, then of course I wouldn't change that. While we're here, actually, let's also change some of these cobblestone blocks, just so, don't see too much dirt from here. Right, so, good, and boom. Albeit, can't get that dirt, but hey, who cares? In all honesty, that's one thing I can very much question. Who even really cares about getting lots of dirt? Yeah, other than people who make farms, that is. So, good. So now what we need to do is we need to do it on this surface. And I think because probably quite a lot of this land that's here right now is probably going to be here to stay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it at this level. Although first, we are going to need to get some more stone slabs, just because I'm about to run out. Luckily, I know there's a crafting table through here. We also need to light some of this up, actually. Just before this becomes a mob haven. Right, so how many things I need? So let's just make how many this makes. 39. That'll probably be enough in all honesty. So we've got 46 altogether. Although what I am going to do first is I'm actually going to loop round actually, just so I can place some of these torches. Just because in all honesty I don't really want to go back to my house, go to bed just to avoid mobs. Although this bit is supposed to go here, good. So, yeah, about out of torches. Yeah, I was trying to avoid this, but I think I'm gonna have to go back to the house quickly. Although what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna break out here. So luckily, I think I've got quite a lot of coal from that mine trip we went on recently. So I think it should be in here. Good. So that's about almost 3 stacks. So yeah. Right. So boom, 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 boom. So there we go. Make a full stack of torches. Also, while we're here, let's actually get rid of some of these dirt blocks because I don't think I'm going to need that many in this video. Sometimes I do like to keep it on me anyway, just so I can pile up if needed. But yeah, in fact, we'll just let's keep one anyway, just so just in case. So yeah, this is what the castle looks like so far. So one thing we are going to do as well is we're going to basically have another layer of these windows actually. I'm also going to have a game of dodging skeletons, I can already tell. So, by the way, in terms of the interior of the inside wall, we are probably going to have some windows, but probably not the bottom layer. Basically, the only reason I'm doing that is just in case, like, I need to build something big, and, like, I kind of want to, like, you know, be able to, like, place some blocks on top. Get the idea? Probably not, though. Right, so... I think this does feel a bit insecure. In fact, I'm actually going to change my mind about what I said. I'm going to take back what I said, and I think what I will do soon is I will probably demolish some of this land. Although I can already hear a skeleton. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, action stations is all I can say. Actually, I know what we could try and do. Let's see if we can actually lure all that skeleton through. Yeah, just so you know, you can actually see a duel. And I think that's actually going to be waste time, so yeah, actually, let's forget about that. In case you know, actually, I think until probably like beta 1.6, probably, basically, if you attack, if like basically a skeleton shot creeper, like, or like if a zombie hit a spider or anything like that, then what would actually literally happen is they would actually have a mob duel. So yeah, where they literally duel it out. Yes, it was actually a bit of an irritating feature though, because, well, you can probably imagine what happens with creepers. Basically, they simply blow up. And basically, destroy your builds, and yeah, not pleasant. Right, so we're going to need some more cobby, you know, I can tell here. Oh, look at that, new nickname, it's cobblestone. We're going to need some cobby. Right, so I think the quickest way to do this is probably going to be actually just to us to dig these things as we go along, and then on the way back, actually, we might then place everything. So yeah. So what I'm actually going to do, just so you don't have to see me doing all of this, I'm actually going to cut out this footage, and then like when I've done all this, then we'll come back, and then you can see the rest. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So I've just done all of that. So now what we can get on with is doing in this bit. So yeah. So all we need to do here is just place 3 cobblestone blocks and a stone slab. And in all honesty with this dirt, I'm probably not going to need it, so I'm just going to not collect it. Or maybe what I could do actually, potentially, if I can do this, I might actually then go back through and maybe then grab it, just in case. You know, I like getting some dirt, just so I can say I've got like thousands of pieces. Actually, it can be useful sometimes, because like what you might want to do, for example, is you might want to put like an enormous wheat farm, which we can really do actually in the future. And maybe like build like a copy of like the sugarcane observatory, which I might actually show you at the end of the video. Just in case, you know, you guys have just started watching my videos, which, if you are, by the way, thank you for checking out my channel. So, what I'm actually going to do, you know, just to dodge that skeleton, I might actually just take the long way rather than just breaking out. So, yeah. Oh. But there's a creeper, so let's just deal with this guy as soon as possible. Dealt with, thank goodness. Just because, in case you don't know, if there's one thing I hate more in Minecraft, it's creepers! Surprise, surprise, which in all honesty, well, they're iconic. They are a little bit of an irritating mob. Also, I don't think any of that dirt escaped. Let's actually quickly just, you know, dig a trench here, actually, just so I can collect it, though. Usually if you do this, then it does actually work. Oh, of course. Why do creepers exist, is all I can question here. Like, that's one thing they're infamous for, in all honesty. He come up behind you, blown up, and ruin your day. And not just ruining your day, they ruin your builds as well, so... yeah. So, let's quickly just do this bit then. So, good. And good. Quickly just fill this hole in. Thank goodness I actually did bring some of that dirt, actually. Because sometimes bringing some dirt, even if you don't need it, can actually be quite useful in case you don't, there is a creeper explosion. Right, so let's quickly just dig the rest of this trench. Well, I probably won't deal and fix all these dirt bits until, yeah, maybe another video. So, before we end this video, and what we are going to quickly do is we're actually going to quickly pay a trip to the sugarcane observatory. We'll even get, because, it's that observatory, which, it's that building there. Like that big building with sugarcane in, that's why it's called the Sugarcane Observatory, because it's both a sugarcane farm and an observation tower. Yeah, which offers like a really good view of the whole world actually, so yeah. Well, by the whole world, by the way, I more so mean like within range distance, but luckily I think this is. And yeah, well, you can get to see our first glimpse of what it looks like from high up. Yeah, first of all, we do need to quickly just go around it, just because unfortunately I don't have a quick way to get up. In case you should know that PP is, that's actually Poggers Pier, which I might show you that in another video. Well, in all honesty, we are getting quite close to the 100th episode now, so I might do a tour in the 100th episode. Right, so that's what it all looks like, by the way, this new build. And in all honesty, it's actually kind of starting to take shape, actually. If you ask me, actually, it doesn't really look too shabby right now, but obviously it's under construction still, so yeah, it'll definitely improve a lot. But in all honesty, like, if that was supposed to be a complete build, though, obviously it would look ugly, but yeah. So yeah, in the next video, what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to do some more of the interior, maybe build some of those castle wall thingamajigs, which you can kind of see right there, like where my crosshairs pointed to. Yeah, like, we'll probably build some more of those things in the next video. As well as that, we might be able to start building in the top walkway. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. But I hope you enjoy this video, and stay tuned for episode number 94. Bye guys.